Jake Arrieta will not be able to pitch game one or game two of the NLDS with a hamstring injury. He was coming on strong in the second half, but with him out of commission for the first couple of games in the series, who starts game one for the Cubs? This is a hot discussion right now.
Yeah, I know that Joe Maddon is going to default to probably John Lester or John Lackey, and I'd say 75-25 Lester, Lackey. However, merit dictates that either Jose Quintana or Kyle Hendricks should probably be the starter based on what they've done over the course of the season, and especially this last few weeks of the season. Lester's been the worst pitcher for the Cubs in the month of September.
If you did like blind resumes and you said which guy gives you the most confidence, Lester would be fourth on the list. Yet that blind resumes for this year, when you do blind resumes over the course of their playoff career, that's why Joe is going to go with Lester. He's just gonna.
Lackey got better over the last few weeks of the season, but Quintana was great.
Started to resemble that bulldog that you can count on in the postseason.
Oh, he was feisty. He was feisty the last few.
This guy's last start was magnificent.
To me, this is who it should be. I know he struggled a little bit today. Before
His stuff
that,
has
he
been
was
the best.
dynamite, but he's been the most consistent, especially over the second half of the season. And I think he has stuff that mirrors Lester, at least, is probably better at this point in Lester's career. I think outside of Arrieta, he has the best stuff on the staff. So if you take Arrieta out of the equation, I would go with Jose Quintana. I know Joe Maddon is not going to do that. He's going to go with probably John Lester, lesser degree or lesser chance John Lackey.
John Lester's just earned that trust to say, look, Skip, I know I've sucked. I'm Lester. Give me the ball. And that's the way it's going to go. I know you said 75-25. I would say 100% Joe Maddon is going to lean on one of the best postseason pitchers of all time in John Lester. If I had to guess, just because then with Lester the lefty, I think you go back with Hendricks to start game two as your righty, then go to Quintana. So you go lefty, righty, lefty with Quintana getting that first start on the road, or maybe Arrieta. Maybe Arrieta goes game four, so you can legitimately go lefty, righty, Quintana, Arrieta in games 3 and 4. But I think Lester's going to get the nod. If he wins, I don't know. That's going to be such a huge battle there to see a Scherzer-Lester game from the Nationals, from D.C. You got to really like Max's chance.
Absolutely,
in that game.
especially on his home bump. And this as well, with Trey Turner flashing the wheels that he does.
I forgot
John
about that
Lester,
factor. Who can't field his position.
It could be just one run if Max Scherzer and John Lester are pitching to their capability that separates the difference between a winner and that first game.
That's a great point.
And Trey Turner is one of the best base runners and one of the fastest base runners in all of Major League Baseball. He could really take advantage of John Lester's fielding issues and his ability to hold runners on.
That's a great point. And if
was it last postseason that we did see him kind of get over that, or was that earlier this year?
He did, in spite of, the Tribe tried it in the World Series. The Dodgers tried it a little bit, and he got a lot of great help defensively from his catchers.
Yeah, Dave Ross.
I remember Ross and Contreras were both great helps. We'll see if Contreras can be that again this year. But Turner's going to try it, and that's for sure, as he should.
Every player would try.
That's true.
They'd be stupid not to.
Even old hips Zimmerman down there. Just shuffle him out the first.
Chugging along.
Come on, beat me, lad. Stop.